In this video, I want to break down the concept of the home page setting, which is basically that setting that makes the difference between a blog and a static website when it comes to web development with WordPress. So why do we need to do the home page setting, and what effects does the home page setting has? I'm going down straight to the section under appearance, the customized dashboard, which is actually my preferred site, my preferred style of doing my home page setting, right under the customized dashboard. You scroll down there, one of the options there on this theme, for instance, right before additional CSS is home page setting, customized dashboard, and home page setting. Two different options here. I'm saying your latest post, then a static page. And you can see the introduction written up there. They said you can choose what's displayed on the home page of your site. It can be post in reverse chronological order or a fixed static page. To set the static home page, you first need to create two pages. One will become the home page, the other will be where your posts are displayed. Alright, so let's get to it. The very first option, which is your latest post, which is the option that basically applies when you're running a blog. Don't forget what an home page is. The home page is the very first page people see when they arrive on your site. They come down to your site, whatever page they're seeing, that is the home page setting. So for your latest post interface, that means whenever they arrive on your site, all they are seeing are your latest posts, your blog post, which is basically the option that applies when you're working on a blog. So if your site is a blog, you don't need to come down and do anything under the home page setting, because by default, the latest post is always checked. It's only when you're working on a static page, on a static website for institutions like church, schools, organizations, and what have you, that you need to switch from your latest post to a static page. You switch from your latest post to a static page. And what effect does that have on your website? Let's check it out. So I'm going to click on a static page now. And then I'm seeing two additional options. I'm seeing home page and I'm seeing post page. So they are asking you here to actually pick a page and set that page as your home page. In case you don't have a page to pick yet, for instance, I have some pages here. All you have to do is to come down to this add new page and create a page, call it home, and then add it as your home page. That means this is the very first page people will see when they arrive on your site. The very first page they see when they arrive on your site. The essence of this is you don't want your posts, your blog posts, to actually go to your home page. And that's why we have the second page, is the post page. I can as well create another page, call it blog for instance, add it as my post page. I mean, whatever post I make on this website by default is going to this blog page. Nothing is going to be on my home page by default, and because of that, I'm able to customize my home page to my taste, whichever way I deem fit. So what I'm saying basically is the fact that I want my post page to be different from my home page, unlike the default which applies for the blog. On the blog, your home page is as well your post page. But on this end, I want a distance between the two pages. I want all my posts to go to a separate page because I want to use that home page to my tastes. In case I'm working on a website for a church, for instance, I want to use that home page to showcase what the church is doing as a sort of reception, an online representation of the church, whatever the church is doing. If it's a company, if it's a school, whatsoever organization or institution it is, my emphasis or my point there is to use the home page to replicate the organization online. And I might end up not even making any post on my site. The post is optional. My primary motive here is actually not the post. The primary motive is to customize that my home page to my taste. I can customize other pages as well. But then, emphasis is always on the home page. Emphasis is always on the home page. They arrive on my site, what do they see? It's actually my home page. Let me quickly jump to make a distinct example between these two live websites. This is the RCCG general website. It's rccg.org. This is an example of a static page. This is the home page. The home page has been customized to taste. I'll scroll down, you get to see different customization they've done on the page. It's been customized to taste. They've created a representation of what the church does right here on the home page, even though it's linked to some other pages, but then the home page is the reception. It's what people see first when they arrive on your site. So you can see. I'm not seeing any post here because this is not my post page. A separate page will have been set to be the post page. So they would be able to customize this. From being a blank page, all these contents were uploaded there to reflect what the church does. And then, on the other end, an example of a blog is this. Whereby right on the home page, I'm seeing different posts here on the punchng.com. Different posts here. For the blog, posts is the primary motive, unlike a static page where you're not so concerned about the blog posts, even though you can still make blog posts, but then it's optional. So in this home page setting now, what we're saying is, whenever people arrive on our sites, we want them to see a separate page which we've created called home. So later on, we're going to find a way to design that home, which is our home page, to our taste. And then whatever post we actually make on this site will go straight to the blog. Let me publish and then we'll check out the front end. So you can see I've been able to publish this my home. Nothing is there because later on I want to customize this home to my taste. And then the blog is always your domain name /blog, where all your posts are going to. This is my blog. This is where all my posts are supposed to come down to. So that is that about the home page setting.